guys, I am back out again with Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This is season 5, episode 10, Into the Woods. So, last episode we dealt with Buffy's mom. She ended up kind of going a little, I wouldn't say crazy, but well, technically she was going crazy because the plot of that episode was some dick-looking monster was coming after crazy people and sucking their brains or doing something with them. And they were coming after Joyce. So I guess she was kind of, but I guess it was part of her tumor in her head or something. But yeah, I mean, again, the whole episode, I think last episode, again, I said it played off slow, but then really picked up at the end. Riley's character, again, he seemed like he was trying to do something. I mean, to be honest, I'm thinking about it. I was editing that episode. I was like, did Riley need to be in this episode? I mean, if you think about it, he didn't really contribute nothing in that episode at all. I mean, he got his group, his little, soldier guys came over, but the soldier guys didn't do nothing. They didn't even prevent a death. So, and Buffy ended up kicking the person's ass in the first place. So it kind of feels like how I'm getting it as Riley is kind of relevant to the success of Buffy. She was doing good before he came, and I think she'll do better after he leaves. And the thing about it too is Buffy wasn't even aware of this situation at all. Like the whole episode, she was kind of just dealing with her mother and with Dawn. She didn't have no interactions with the Scooby Gang or anything like that. So the fact that she was able to do all this and then just kick the person's ass and then go back to her business just proves how much of a badass she is. So yeah. Oh, Ben, I'm gonna toot my horn. Okay, I knew that motherfucker was shady from the get go. Once we saw him, I'm like, he's talking too much. He's definitely, they set him up for something. It turns out he has something to do with Dawn. He said he's cleaning up Dawn's mess. I have a couple theories. My first theory is maybe he's her brother, or maybe Dawn. She's Glory's brother. If I had to take a guess, that's my biggest. That's where my head's at right now. So yeah. But I was thinking, I'm going back and revisiting everything. Is he a good person or not? I'm starting to think that he is a bad person because he said that he's cleaning up his citrus mess. Okay, and he obviously, if I had to take a guess, and I didn't put this together in the episode, but I did when I was editing it. I started thinking, when I was putting the episode together, I noticed that he said that, the ward is full. All these people are going crazy and everything like that. So I'm assuming Glory is doing that little thing to a lot more people because I think it was very important. Because at first I was like, why are they showing that guy who got his head messed up in that warehouse? But I think it's showing that she's doing it to a lot more people. And he said that he's cleaning up Glory's mess. So he must have sent those people to that ward or whatever, or to that psych ward or whatever to kill them, I guess. Or were they dying? I can't remember if they was dying or not, but regardless, that seems like some shady shit. So yeah, like I said, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I knew he was guilty. Anyway, let's just dive into this, guys. If you guys want the full reaction, feel free to check out the Patreon. The link's in the description down below. And here we go. Oh, this is after the surgery? Or during the surgery?
I can't stand this. What's taking so long?
Well, surgery is not an easy thing. It takes hours. She okay? I don't think they're going to kill her off in the first episode. Or, in the beginning of the episode.
Overall, I'd consider the procedure a complete success.
A success.
Sounds about a movie. They're showing them in theaters now. I hear it's like watching a video with a bunch of strangers and a sticky floor.
Oh, Are they washing her?
Only sleeping over here so Buffy and Riley can boink.
No, that's not it at all. They just need time to be tender.
Boink. Yeah. Ah. That is not sexy. All those candles. I feel like this only happens in TV shows. Have a whole bunch of candles for sex. It's like, no. I'd be like, oh my god, it's too hot. You're about to do a physical activity to do it. It's like, why would you want it more hot?
It's more than special. It's perfect.
Okay, what's about to ruin it?
That's on the past.
Yeah, he's feeling insecure. He's like, oh, you're not opening up to me.
I'm here with you. That's all that matters.
Oh, yeah, they are doing the nasty. Okay, someone's watching. Fucking Spike, probably. Did I call it? So fucking. Okay, what is he about to do? Oh, is Spike gonna follow him and try to get some intel on him? Like, not intel, but like, snitch on him or something? I thought that's a Spike thing to do.
Every time you show up like this, you risk all of your parts, you know that?
I wouldn't be here if I didn't have a good reason. As usual, I'm here to help you, and
Get out.
No, I'm serious.
Spike.
I want to show you something.
What?
Yeah, is he gonna snitch
You need
on
to see this.
Riley? I feel like if you're trying to get with a girl, I don't think you should do that. It's like a crack house.
Don't start slaying. This isn't what we're here for.
You can't go up there.
Did Riley pay someone to be a guard, lookout? I mean, they ain't cheating, but it don't look innocent.
We only came here because we care about you, friend. Here to help.
I mean, he does need help, though. That is a little dangerous. I ain't gonna lie. Now, Spike, if he wants to play this right, if he wants to play his cards right,
I thought you
just
should know.
go. What Spike should have done is he should have left clues for Riley to get caught. I mean, that's what I would have done.
Riley, just give the men a chance. If you don't like what you hear, we'll be on our way.
Talk fast. We have a crowd that's taking apart missionaries in the rainforest down there. Telling me this because we're going down to
He wants
terminate
you
them.
to help. I think that's the best thing for him. I don't think there's nothing inside out for him, to be honest.
It's not the initiative, Finn. We don't do experiments. None of us give a damn what makes monsters tick. We just stop them.
I think that's what he needs to be in.
Midnight, tomorrow. Decision's yours.
I mean, he definitely has to squash it, or he needs to fix some things with. I don't want the relationship in that way, but I feel like he needs to go.
I need to find out everything I can about a vamp nest downtown.
That's what's
There were people there. It looked like they were paying vampires to bite them. Who would pay to get bit? Oh, that's been going on for centuries. Humans hire vampires to feed off them. They get off on a rush. And I'm gonna stop it.
She probably feel like she's like failing in her duties, you know, because like she's distracted by her mom. That if she wasn't doing this, she would have caught on to it.
You said people are dying.
They're willing victims. I mean, there are people out there who deserve your help who aren't.
Vampires are vampires, and my job description is pretty clear. I don't understand. This place was doing serious business last night. They're around somewhere. There's gotta be a way to find these creeps. Don't worry, Buff, you'll find them.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll get them next time, champ.
That is arsony. Arsony?
Takes a while to get to full strength after it bites. Hey, let's be reasonable about this.
You may have noticed, Mike. I left reasonable about 3 exits back.
I'm not the one who got you into this. Don't kill the messenger.
Yeah.
One hell no.
Did he miss? He probably missed.
Don't think I don't know what's going on with you, Spike.
I mean, yeah.
Stay away from her. We'll do this for real next time.
Even if I wasn't in the picture, you're never going to be able to hold on to her.
That's true. That is 100% true. I'm surprised he didn't go talk to Buffy yet.
You actually think you got a
Get
shot
with her.
with her?
No, I don't.
No. Yeah, I don't think he
I'm
does.
just going to try them.
I think Riley's the first person he ever told that.
And sometimes I think I got the better deal. You're that close to it and not have it. Be all alone, even when you're old enough.
Was he mind fucking him to get him to leave? Because he's just telling the truth. It's weird having someone but not really having her. Yeah.
We need to talk.
Not ready to talk to you yet.
Need to have this out, Buffy. Right now.
And say what, Riley? What were you thinking?
Yeah.
How long have you been lying to me? Nothing you say right now is gonna make.
This thing started. It was just some stupid, immature game. I wanted to even the score after you let Dracula bite.
I did not let Dracula.
I know. On
Whoa.
some level.
Oh, he's been doing it since the first season? The first episode?
Wanted to know why Dracula and Angel have so much power over you.
So this is my fault?
Oh,
Hey,
no,
gee,
it's not.
Buffy's so mysterious. I think I'll go out and almost die.
Yeah.
It's just... These girls...
Vampires. Killers.
They made me feel something, Buffy. Something I didn't even know I was missing until...
I can't hear this.
How fucked up is it that he's doing all this while she's grieving about her mother? Or not grieving, but, you know, dealing with her mother.
I mean, what on earth they were giving you that I can't?
Yeah.
They needed me. My blood, my body.
I mean, how insecure you have to be?
They bit me. It was beyond passion.
Why are you telling me this?
It wasn't real. I know, it was just physical. Like they had such hunger for me.
And you, yeah, that's true. I don't. Yeah, no. I mean, that is an extreme version of telling how you feel.
And you think that I don't feel the same way about you?
No, you
How
don't.
dare you tell me what I feel?
You didn't even call me when your mom went into the hospital.
I'm sorry. You know, I'm sorry that I couldn't take care of you when I thought that my mother was dying.
Yeah.
It's about letting me in. So you don't have to be on top of everything all the
But
time.
I do. That's part of what being a Slayer is. You can't handle the fact that I'm stronger than you.
It's hard
Yep.
sometimes, yeah.
Also, she doesn't really,
That I have. I've given you my heart, my body, and soul.
You say that, but I don't feel it.
to just break up with her. I don't understand.
Me. This is the package.
And also in her defense, so she didn't, like, go to anybody, though, when her mom was going. She's always about herself, so, yeah.
They want me back, Mommy. Military. Just keep undercover.
This is the perfect way just to end this relationship. This shit's annoying as fuck.
When were you gonna tell me about this?
Tell you now.
Telling you now.
Yeah.
Can't work this out.
Then what? This is goodbye?
You can't work it out in a couple hours. What an idiot.
You're giving me an ultimatum?
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yeah, you
You
are.
expect me to get over it now or you're gone?
I don't,
Yeah.
Buffy, that's not
No,
what
I've heard enough. Get out of my way.
I'm serious, Buffy. Hit me. Hit me.
I'm like, don't tell me I'll knock your fucking head off.
I'm leaving, Buffy.
Yeah. This guy's a clown.
You give me a reason to stay.
Ugh, come on, guys. You guys are idiots.
The pyro act was a bad idea, Slayer.
Felt pretty good to me.
What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Slayers. I think, or vampires. She could take that out. She's mad too. Come on. I hope no one helps her. I want her to just knock them all out by herself. Like, I'm Buffy, bitch. Just like, dude, she did this like within like 5 seconds, less than a minute, actually. Oh, that was the girl. I'm gonna use my hands with you, bitch. No, she's gonna kill her. Yeah. I thought it would have been better if she just used her hands.
How'd that work out for you? Make you feel better?
Xander, the word of wisdom.
Go home, Xander.
You know what? I feel like it'd be nice if Willow was here too. Like, I feel like she needs her friends, you know? And I feel like if the two of them can talk, or all three of them can talk, I think that would be like bring it back to the old days.
So you and Riley aren't imploding? It doesn't take a genius. What I can't figure out is how you never saw it coming.
The guy got himself bit by a vampire. He ran around behind my back and almost got himself killed. He tells me that he's leaving with some covert military operation at midnight unless I convince him not to. No.
You gotta let him go.
Let his ass go.
What am I supposed to do? Beg him to stay?
Why wouldn't you? To keep Riley here.
I don't even know who he is anymore.
Yeah.
I think you took it for granted that he was going to show up when you wanted him to and take off when you didn't.
Look who's talking. Look who has Anya following around like a lovesick puppy.
See what I think? You got burned with Angel, and Riley shows up.
I know the story, Xander.
But you missed the point. You shut down Buffy. And you've been treating Riley like the rebound guy.
He is the rebound guy.
And you're about to let him fly because you don't like ultimatums? If he's not the guy, if what he needs from you just isn't there, let him go.
I agree with them on that one.
Think about what you're about to lose.
Please don't go get him though, because I really don't like Riley.
Xander.
Thank you.
Run.
Oh. He's sitting there in his little silk jacket. She's probably gonna miss him, I bet. You know what would be a really good moment right here? So this whole like her running and everything. If I was the editor, I would put like flashes of the relationship, you know, as she's running. You know, of her remembering everything ever since Riley came to the picture. I feel like that would have been a little bit more emotional, you know? Alright, let's talk about it. Alright, so that was season 5, episode 10. I will say this about this episode. Obviously, it was not a lot of action. It's more heavily focused on Riley and Buffy's relationship. I will say this. I do think that this had to happen. Okay? I don't think... I mean, I had a little interest in the character. I think that him leaving is the best thing to go. But I also kind of feel like he is a little insecure, you know? Granted, his feelings are valid, but I just think that he just comes across like, oh, you needed me, and blah, 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 and you weren't there. Dude, I'm sorry. Her mother is sick, and she can't please your dick right now, okay? Maybe instead of you could have been there for her, you know? Like, maybe show up to her mom, just make an effort to go over there, you know? Granted, I ain't gonna lie to you though, Buffy she is not the easiest person to get along, or not easiest, but she is probably not the easiest person to be in a relationship with, and I feel like going into that, you have to understand that, you know, sometimes you're not going to be the priority of her list, you know, you may have to take a back seat of the relationship, because she is the fucking Slayer, so I think that relationship just wasn't for him. He seems like a guy who needs to like you said, want to be wanted, which I get that. I understand that you want to be needed and all that type of stuff, but not to the extreme of getting my blood sucked. I think that's fucking ridiculous. But I think that I understand that you want something there and it's not there. You know, I get that. What else? Oh, I did like the Spike and Riley's conversation. I thought that was a really good conversation. I think that I think Spike, that's the first time Spike mentioned that he had feelings for Buffy, and he said it to someone else, which I think that's pretty cool. Although, like I said, I do think that Riley would have killed him, you know, but like I said, Spike has plot armor, so he'll be okay. What else? I think I'm going to cut this out of the episode, but I do want to give my thoughts on Xander's relationship with Anya. I like the little speech that he gave her at the end. I definitely think I'm going to cut it out, but I'm going to tell you guys this. I do think I liked when he gave her, let her know about how you feel, because I feel like he doesn't want to make the mistakes of taking, he's learning from Buffy's relationship. Like, he feels like maybe he is taking Anya for granted, and he doesn't want that for her. He wants to know that he actually loves her or not, you know, all that type of stuff. So I like the fact that he is kind of learning, you know. Xander is actually kind of becoming not my favorite character, but he's just, the last 2 seasons he has annoyed me, because the last 3 seasons I think he just annoyed the shit out of me. I just didn't like him because he had a crush on every single person, every single girl on the show. But I like the fact that he's in a nice relationship. So that's my thoughts on that. I do think that when Buffy was running to the helicopter, I think that what I would have done, because I do feel like this is the end of Riley's arc, if I had to take a guess, I would have shown clips throughout the last 2 seasons of their relationship. I think it would have played a lot better than, instead of her walking home, I feel like it would have been better if she just sat there and just cried. And there you go. He's off in the sunlight, you know, in the moonlight or whatever, you know. But overall, like I said, I think this episode is good. I feel like this is, hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers that we don't get to see Riley again, you know. Maybe he can come back for like an episode or 2, but for the most part, I'm done with the character, and I feel like that's a perfect ending for that character, just to fly off in the fucking sunset or moonlight and go be a soldier somewhere else, you know. So anyway, I'm gonna dive into the next one. If you guys want the full reaction, you know what to do. Check out the Patreon in the description down below, and I'll catch you guys next week.